never felt such frustration or lack of self-control. I want you to kill me and dig me under. I wanna live no more. One who doesn't care is one who shouldn't be. I try to hide myself from what is wrong for me. For me. I want to taste dirty, a stinging pistol in my mouth, on my tongue. I want you to scrape me from the walls and go crazy like you made me. One who doesn't care is one who shouldn't be. I tried to hide myself from what is wrong for me. One who doesn't care is one who shouldn't be. I tried to hide myself from what is wrong for me. For me. You are so special. You have a talent to make me feel like dirt. You use your talent to dig me under and cover me with dirt. One who doesn't care is one who shouldn't be. I tried to hide myself from what is wrong for me. One who doesn't care is one who shouldn't be. Trying to hide myself from what is wrong for me. For me. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was a song called Dirt off the album named Dirt by Alice in Chains. That's a tough one. Whew. Okay, so there's apparently less than 24 hours left before Quick Drive goes away. Again, I don't understand who decides these things, but that's how it goes. So we're going to see if we can get a few more plays in. We have 4 Skyclaves already, but it's a great card. Man, this entire pack is fucking ridiculous. There are like 5 bad cards in the whole pack. Thundering Rebuke, Royal Mage, Royal Eruption, like, holy crap. What a fucking absolutely nutty pack of cards. I have to assume the rare is just what we take here. I don't know if it's the best card, but I'm assuming a recurable threat is gonna be nuts. Skyclave. B plus, yeah. I mean, it's no Maul of the Skyclave, but Feed the Swarm seems like a pretty great follow-up here to cement us in this color. Shepherd of the Heroes, probably the best card in this pack. I don't think we've played Clerics yet. We could go in that direction if we get more rewards. Shepherd, just a solid way to finish out a game. Nothing else too exciting here. Subtle Strike, pretty playable. Another Cunning Geyser Mage. That's pretty good. We could take the Cunning Geyser Mage and see if we end up splitting between white and white or blue. We could also just take the Dazim. This allows the Skyclave to potentially get more value later in the game, and also is just pretty solid. I don't think the cat is going to be good with either of these three color combinations. It's really between Subtle, Cunning Geyser Mage, and Raptor here. Raptor a C to C plus, Subtle a C to C plus, and Cunning I assume has to be like all C pluses, right? Yeah. Closer to a B. But being that we're definitely already in black, I think we take the card we definitely are running. Nothing super insane here. Prowling Felidar is runnable but unexciting. If we try to focus on staying mostly in black, then we can determine later if we end up having to go into another color direction. The Cleric here does push us in that direction, and it may be slightly better than the Sky Dancer if that's what we think we're going to do. I think in most cases the Sky Dancer is better. But I think we're going to spec into this, basically. We could also take Blood Beckoning, which is just uniformly a good card. But we should see another Blood Beckoning or Blood Price. Seafloor Stalker, pretty good, but another Raptor or another one of these, or another Subtle Strike. I think we'll take the Raptor this time. To see a Raptor that late means white is... Yeah, I'd consider white opened in normal circumstances. Maybe not in this particular deck, because, you know, it's quick draft. Mind Drain seems fine, and it's also a way to gain life should we get anything else that requires that trigger. Seagate Banneret, I mean, I'd rather have 2 drops than that 1 drop. Blood Beckoning or Shadow Stinger. Shadow Stinger we're probably not really going to be able to utilize in this deck, so I think the first Blood Beckoning might be more important. Sky Dancer also fine, and another small obnoxious flying threat might be okay. Yeah, Blood Beckoning is probably worth more. We'll take a Demon's Disciple. Particularly good if we can sacrifice the Shade. Nothing here likely makes it into the deck. We've got 2 nice pieces of card advantage with Blood Beckoning in mind already. This could be played. Wow, we're almost mono black. Kind of fascinating. I think we still need 2 of those. River Glide Pathway. Yep, so we're taking that. If we weren't taking that, we'd be taking the Attended Healer for sure. And that would definitely cement what we're trying to do here. I don't think we have any clerics at the moment other than this, do we? Oh, that's a cleric. Good to know. Is the relic vial what we want to take here, or is Gloomy Boy? I mean, we're getting offered a fair amount of flyers. I think we should take them. We could have had 2 raptors and 2 of the flash shades as well. I think it's got to be Gloomy here, right? I mean, relic vial, just not nearly as good as relic amulet. And we don't have a critical mass of clerics. This ends up only really being broken if we get Shade out and we're like drawing cards. And even then it's not broken, it's just a very, very slow engine. Yeah, it's got to be Gloom Hunter. Another Feed the Swarm. Not bad, not bad. We haven't really gotten premium removal offers. We haven't seen a Deadly Alliance, for example. Another Feed the Swarm is probably the pick. Skyclave Cleric would also not be terrible and would give the Raptor a potential target for value later. It's not really the Cleric we want, though, right? You want the 1/4. It's got to be Feed the Swarm, right? Where are we for 2-drop creatures? 1, 2. We need more. So I think the Cell Sword is okay. This is a cleric, but it's a real bad one. Usually want 5 2-drops if you can manage it. We're not really ending up in a cleric's deck. We're going to have a few clerics incidentally. We're just sort of ending up with a flyers deck more than anything. Nothing very exciting for us here. This is probably playable. Just Infinity Skydancers. It's the 4th Skydancer we've seen. Practice Tactics. We've got Warriors, 1 Rogue, 3 Clerics, no Wizards. Nothing really usable for us here. We're probably not going to end up with enough party to run Drana. If we are going absolute ham on flying, sure. These are both things that would be pretty reasonable to suit up. I think we just take the biggest boy. Definitely not playing 2 of those. Probably not even playing 1. Really don't want to play this either. Might play that. Might play that too. Doubt it though. Journey to Oblivion, pretty good. Let's see if we have 4 Craig plates. I don't know if we do. We conceivably could. Yeah, we do. Craig Bailoff. Wow, so we got offered only one rare we could pick. That kind of sucks. I mean, that means we're sort of behind on our value premise here. It's going to make losing suck a lot more. Journey's pretty great. Got to take Journey. Binding as well. Gosh, we're just going to have a lot of control effects here. This is more like a control deck than anything. We have to hope we have enough pressure that we can close out as we sort of lock down their major threats, which we don't have a ton, but we do have a lot of flyers, so that is kind of what you want. We can pretty reliably, it looks like, isolate or remove their flying blockers. This is what we need to do. Do we want another Cell Sword? Do we want the Stinger? Those were our only rogues. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We still don't have enough 2-drops. So yeah. Still don't have enough 2-drops, so that's what we're doing. Since we're not really a cleric's deck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got good 3-drops. I kind of want to just take the Sentinel over this. Just another potential endgame flyer to finish things out. Wow, that's super duper late. Skulker will make the, I think, 4th rogue? 3rd rogue. I mean, we could run Skulker too. That's not bad. Nothing else here particularly exciting. Relic Amulet, very, very late. So that deck was pretty opened if we would have went blue-black and got rewarded with this. Demon Disciple, sure. I would categorize this deck as interesting. I don't know if it's good, but it looks interesting. Smite the Monstrous. Do we need more removal? Do we want more removal? We've got 1, 2, 3-ish, 4, 5. It's so particular, though. I don't think we want to run this. I'd like another removal spell, but I don't think this is good enough to justify its inclusion. Might run that. Nothing here for us. Oh, Ox seems like it would be reasonable too. You can go 1 Ox, 1 Dread. Could run a Disenchant if there's room. Could run a Disenchant if there's room. So let's take some of the weaker inclusions out here. You have room to cut a few critters. And yeah. One more critter cut, I believe. We could cut Mind Drain now that we're not running, we're not really cleric deck. So this isn't that much of a payoff. I don't hate the idea of cutting Mind Drain and maybe something else and just running a Blood Price, because our 4-drop slot is kind of empty. What else would we cut here? Can't cut any of the 2-drops because we only have 4. We've got one thing that gains life, making the Blight Priest kind of meaningless. 2 things. Yeah, we'll cut the Blight Priest. Considerably more black than white, but no double cost requirements in black, only in white, which is a little irritating. I guess Gloom is double black. 3.2. This seems reasonable. Yeah, this seems reasonable. Let's give it a shot. Okay.
Take your marks. Set.
We got no... Well, I mean, we have a 2-drop. Do we keep it on this? We've got 3 draws to hit 1 land. We should hit 1 land off that. This isn't a great hand, but just because we brick on land a lot doesn't mean we can, like, try to reinvent the wheel here to there we go. Okay, so this is going to be a 3/3 on attacks, so do we just want to trade these? Or do we want to blow this up and kill the bigger thing? Yeah, let's do that. Because this is life loss according to casting cost, so if he drops a bigger threat now, we can just take care of it with Demon's Disciple. Not super worried about that. All we're really looking for now is land. You should definitely get his 1 in first. If we hit land, we're going to be pretty well off. Well, maybe he's just going to pump it and hit us for 3. Really got to tank about this? Mike. Okay. Hopefully we can get this thing back later with Blood Beckoning if the game goes long, but if we do not hit a land pretty soon, we're definitely not going to have that option. he have something that picks up a land? Okay. So how's this work? When this dies... Oh, this thing goes back to his hand. Cute. I guess we're just dropping this then. Another land would be great. Feels like Rabid Bite. We're gonna take a chunking. I've never liked this because you have to tap the land. If this made a Vigilant land, it would be pretty badass. You could also just not swing it and keep the reach. It's also totally reasonable. If he just swings with the Ambusher, we probably block the Ambusher with the Vampire, force him to tap to trade, and then we can Demon's Disciple after attack, so we can get, oh no, we have to do it before attack if he doesn't swing with the Cliffs. Because we do want to get the life gain off Gloom Hunter. I think that's actually a little more valuable than the 2/2 flyer. Yeah, obviously if he has a pump spell here, that's not great for us, but we should be able to manage. He could have like the Scry 3/2 or another Pulse. Not Pulse. Something in Marasta. The hell is it? Might. So another land would let us play the Kindi. This lets us potentially double block the Cliffs. Swing both of these, play this, we can trade here. If we play this, we can trade 2 of these for 1 of these, in all likelihood. Damn it. I'm gonna go with this plan. We can double block the animate Cliffs. If he has another pump spell, we get blown out, but that's fine. We could also just double block the Ambusher and take the Cliffs. If he had a Pulse, that would still leave him with the ability to only kill 1. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Still missing land. So I guess now we're going to play our 2/2 drops. We don't really have any attacks. This will allow us to potentially sacrifice the Skyclave Shade to the Demon's Disciple. Cowards can't block warriors. Still doesn't look like any good attacks to me. Okay, there's our land. Now we can... Oh, fuck, I fucked that up. Okay, let's hope we learned from that mistake. We were supposed to play this, and then play the land, and then recast the shade, but we're idiots. And we went too fast. Because we're idiots. I mean, we will draw more land, but we could have double spelled very efficiently. That was really stupid. Still can't get through. We have another feed, and we have Journey to Oblivion and Nahiri's Binding here still. That could get us through the cliffs. Also, another land will just allow us to make a 5/3 shade. Pretty reasonable. Okay. But why? Okay. Sure. So we can make this a 4/2, so we can't block it with our 1/1. Sure. We block both of these, and you can only kill one, assuming he has no pump spell. And we go here to here. Could easily have another pump spell. Sure. Sure. Trample. So now we can either make a giant Skyclave Shade, or we can Blood Beckoning, get back the Demon Disciple, but we can't kick it. Value route then. This way, if he does attack and kill our Gloom and Cliffhaven, we get profit off maybe making a kickered Gloom Hunter. We have run him out of resources. Okay. So I think this means we have to play this turn. Not draw a pump spell, that's good to know. So we get this, we trigger the dude, we get the dude back. We'll just play him as a 3/1. We're not going to swing because our life total is lower than our opponent's. If we draw a land, it'll get a 7, which would give us enough to blood beckoning with kicker, and then also cast the demon, which would be pretty great. Wow, we can't cast that. That's funny. Okay, let's start with this. Okay. I think we want... If we take this, we can cast it this turn. It's actually not bad. This will also act as a party, makes it actionable next turn. We've also got 6 to potentially remove 2 threats from the board. Gotta use this before this, for obvious reasons. It's a long first game. Okay. Sure. He's got a pump spell. That's fine. I guess if we blocked with this, we'd have potential lethal on the backswing. Yeah, I should have blocked with this. Okay. Sure. So we've got 12 on the board. Cool. Hey, we're we're platinum now. What are our quests? Switch this. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the color we're casting. Hey, there's white. Okay, I'll take it. Started out a little dicey there with our mana, but once you drew it out, it went okay. A little low value having to use a Beat the Storm on an early threat, but that early threat would have kicked our ass. So. Woof. Hey, there's one of our two cards. That's perfect. Boy, we got a lot of 1 toughness stuff, huh? Okay, this is Red Blue Party. Red Blue Party. Okay, so I guess we swing here. They block with the 1/1, then we play a Demon's Disciple. Castable things. Instant sort of spell. Okay. I guess if he swings with that, we could play this and trade both, but it does feel pretty low value. Maybe our best option. I mean, we've got Bloodbecking, right? So we can just get back some good critters. Well, some okay critters. Wow. Yeah. Sure. And then he can make that unblockable as well. Yeah. Shit. Man, I'm gonna get killed by this rare. It's incredible if we saw it twice in a row. We're gonna get killed by that rare. Yeah, not a heck of a lot we can do about it either. Disciple doesn't do much for us. This is incredibly aggressive. This isn't a wizard deck at all. This is just balls to the wall aggro. Yeah, that sucks. Tempoing our dick right off. Haven't drawn any of our removal. Yep. Yep. So, block this. Block. Wait a minute. Block this. What the hell? We only have one creature that can block. Fantastic. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I don't think there's anything we can do here. We can't block anything, folks. We just can't block anything. Sure. I think that's lethal. Non-game that was. We lost to the rare, folks. Lost to the rare. Oh, that was a super unfun game. We even got our 2-drops as well. It didn't matter. Completely invalidated. We're getting blood beckoning in every hand, so there's that. We've got the old 2-lander again. We do potentially have more time to draw land this time, but we also don't have anything to cast on 3. Fuck. Bad draws, folks. Bad draws. 3 games we've had 2 2-land openings. Which is a little on the uncommon side. Grasp. Okay. now we're gonna flood, huh? Crap. Yeah, I guess. I do hope we get our blood price this game. There goes our shepherd. Okay. This is whole hand is like double blue shit. This whole hand is double blue shit. Maybe not. Binding this. Sure. Damn. So I don't see 8. This can't block. I can't think of anything you can do with one white. Yeah. Plus we had Journey. Oh, we didn't get land screwed that time. 1 on a mold of 6. Unfortunately, because we did not get to take 3 rares this draft, we only got to take 1. We essentially need to like win 5 to get our stake back, which is extremely unlikely. Especially when you're playing in this mode. The other draft mode may not be matching you strictly on MMR, but in quick draft modes, they try to match you against people closest to your sort of hidden score number, your ELO, your MMR, to make it as close to like 1 win, 1 loss as possible. Sure. We'll get a plane someday, right? Wow, 3 color, and he got all of his 3 basics in his opening hand. That's pretty lucky. Oh, I learned this time. And you will unfortunately get to ping this pretty easily. We can not play the land. Yeah, I think we have to play the land. Then next turn we can play a land and Subtle Strike. We could not play a land. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Most of our stuff is 1 toughness, unfortunately. Wow. Holy fuck. This draw is fucking insane. Pretty fucking insane. So we're gonna really hope the Subtle Strike can blow him out here. That's incredible though. Like, he's just running absolutely flawlessly. Emptied his hand out immediately, had Spoils of Adventure, which is clearly the card he splashed for. Just abso-fucking-lutely perfect. So we get our 4 in. Losing really, really hard to these things, man. They're just getting mad value. Tons of card selection. Eesh. This does not seem like a winnable match. Yeah, that's probably game, folks. Yeah, can't beat literal everything. Can't beat literal everything. Nope, 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 nope. Well, 2 non-games, folks. 2 non-games. When I say non-game, I mean there were no decision points at all that we made or could have made that would have changed the outcome of the game. Like, just as soon as we hit play, we lost. It was already decided. Super fun, that. Okay. Okay. Damn. Hoping we get a plane relatively soon. cool. Yeah. So double feed the swarm? Is that too aggressive? This gives us another feed the swarm to kill a big flying blocker like a Tempest. Although if he has a Tempest right now and he can flash it in, we're kind of boned. Okay. A lot of filler cards. I wonder if he's really just mono blue. We killed the Drake, so a geyser isn't gonna like completely screw us. Wow. Okay. I don't know if his deck was mono blue or if he was two colors and just went through 15 cards without a second color. We got 3 wins, which normally we'd be very, very excited about. But because we aren't going to get paid off, we'd like to get a couple more. Even one more would be pretty exciting, but 2 more would be the nuts. We're going to get a little more coffee and come back with the stunning, probably predictable conclusion. Here goes. Horn of failure. Henry. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what's going to happen. What can I do? It's just a slot machine, man. We're just doing the best with complete randomosity. We're trying. So we've had the triple black hand a few times. This is a little bit worse. I think we have to mull this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, it's up to the fates, folks. I have no hope. I guess I should have kept that swamp. Okay. Okay. Yeah, why not? Is he gonna sack the road? Wow, his hand's gotta be really, really bad if he's gonna sack the road. If he would have done that first, he would have gotten an extra train. Sure. That's really, really nice. Sure. Subtle strike would have been okay. I will just save this to recur the shade. This is lethal, so he does have to jump. I guess not exactly lethal. Oh no, I mean he has to jump because then he won't get this trigger. This is a common and I never see it. wonder if you see that more in Premier Draft. Probably. I think he just noped out, huh? We got the right side of the random stick this time, folks. Think about how all the decisions we made brought us to this point. Think about how we saw 3 plains in Mulligan, and then saw 3 swamps, and threw 1 swamp away for some reason, knowing that we would only win if we drew a plains. And we drew a plains. And if we would have discarded anything other than that swamp, we might not be winning this game. That's just guesses. I mean, that's not decisions. That's just guesses, really. Like, right? You're just making a wild fucking guess as to what card to get rid of in that scenario. Just a wild fucking guess. Wow, very, very tilted, this opponent. Sorry, opponent. We're on the losing side a lot of the time, too. Sometimes we win, though. Alright. So, 450 gems plus a 1 rare, which I value at about 100 gems, and a pack. We're pretty close to break even. 5 absolutely does it, and we even profit a little. But cool. Alright, I'm happy. I'm done. I can die now. Skyclave was a total beating there, but I mean, I think we were beating him with any creature in that spot. Glad we took the 7/5 of the additional Dreadworm. Raider of the Lost Ark. One of our more reasonable looking hands, but it doesn't actually do anything. I think we still have to keep it. And really doesn't do anything. Sure. Okay. There are creatures in this deck, right? He's not doing much either. We have like all the kill spells. Do we want to trade this for Blightblade? Not really. More filler cards. One of the best cards in green. Ooh, we got his rare. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Sushi. We got his Stomper and his Rare, and he quit. Is that okay? That's a little sad, huh? That seems like something that would happen to us. We probably keep trying though, because we're dumb. Here's my cat Sushi. For those that haven't seen her, she's a big floof. Oh, hi. You can't do this with a lot of cats, but both my cats are like kind of ragdoll. Tofu's even more silly. Oh, down to the ground you go. Hi. What she's telling me, like all cats, is that she either wants lap time or food. Or probably both. Wow. Alright. I'm psyched. We made it. I mean, the luck pendulum swang back in our favor. And that match definitely could have gone either way. I mean, we had all the removal spells in the world, so he wasn't like getting any value out of those creatures, but this was a much more expeditious path to winning. We've got 2 plains, good black spells, but no swamps. This has got to be a dump, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just as bad, but we do have Skyclave and a 2-drop. Leave it to me to mulligan 2 planes and a bunch of cards into 2 planes and a bunch of cards, right? So the ideal follow-up here would be a Demon's Disciple. Sure. Good stuff. Yeah. We don't have it. He doesn't know that. I guess we have virtual land if we need it. I'm gonna save that virtual land. Whoa! We lost to this once before. Flying double strike. All the fuck you text. Okay. Well. I guess we're just digging for an answer. We're gonna have to hope he doesn't have like a counter spell or something, or we're Ultra Mega Bone. Surprised he didn't kick that. So we're gonna have to play the land here because we want to at least play around anti-cognition. This still lets his attackers gain life, but It's fine if he blocks this because we have the Dazim Raptor to get a land. We've also potentially just got a Seagate next turn. Sure. Sure. Probably just going to cast the Seagate. So I'd ideally like to make this a 5/3. Interesting. Huh. I guess. Oh, he's gonna bounce this guy. Yeah. For sure. That was a blowout. And of course they have spoils. How could they not have spoils? Jesus Christ. How could they not have spoils after... Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I quit. Maul is the strongest card in the entire format, and they had a mythic on color too. Like, I'm done. I got my 650. I got my payoff. I'm not gonna let that asshole fucking shit on me any longer. Jesus Christ. So this was yet another Zendikar quick draft. I hope you have had a little bit of fun with the ups and downs of this format and my journey there. My name is Gravity Groove. This is Not Safe for Work Magic. If you did enjoy yourself, please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing. We might be able to get one more of these in before quick draft goes away, and we might even try one more premiere draft, even though last time I did that I got absolutely fucking bodied, lost all my coinage, and had nothing to show for it, which sucked, just sucked so much. Chef's kiss and how much it sucked. So maybe not. When this goes away, we'll probably get back to doing a little more Runeterra content, as well as continuing our journey through the fuck you playthrough of Eratus, Lord of the Dead. And there is other stuff on the horizon as well. We could go back to Hades. We could bring up some Binding of Isaac and do some Ultra Greed runs, which is always fun for me, even though those are punishingly hard to complete. That's kind of my thing. Yeah. All right, so thanks so much for hanging out. I know your time is valuable. Thanks for spending a little bit of it here with me. And I will see you next time. Boom. Thanks for hanging out.